Hello, my name is Rogue Vanguard, and today I will be covering an idea for a game that would change the gaming world. It would be very hard to create and insanely expensive to do, but if it was made or even incorporated into a game like Destiny 2, it would change everything. So let's dive right into it. First off, wait, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm currently sitting at 120 subscribers, and my goal is to hit 500. It really is a big help to small channels like mine that are getting started. Make sure to leave a like and a comment on this video about what you think about my grand idea or why you think Destiny stinks. Now, onto the main focus of today's video. Many people have enjoyed popular animes like Solo Leveling, Shangri-La Frontier, and Sword Art Online. These shows share a common theme. They make life feel like a video game. Their popularity is evident from impressive statistics, according to the website Expert Bacon, by the billions global viewership stats. According to an official 2023 announcement by publishing platform Taps Entertainment, Solo Leveling had attained a jaw-dropping 14.3 billion total views globally across its webtoon format alone, with an average CPM cost per thousand views ad rate of $2 to $5 for top IPs. 14.3 billion views translate to 28 million to 71 million in revenue just from ads. And that's before print volumes, merchandising, and licensing. This does not even include the recent anime, which is goated. Look at Beru and his big bug eyes. Look at him. Sorry. This can also be carried over to Shangri-La Frontier, which has 10 million hard copies in circulation, and Sword Art Online that has 30 million in circulation. My point is that these shows and stories are things that people want to see and be a part of. My grand idea is putting this concept of a video game that these stories have into a video game in real life. Imagine, instead of just getting handed a linear story quest like in Destiny, you're able to explore and find a secret one. One thing that I do hope that they add to the future of Destiny expansions is the ability to find these hidden features. This is just a personal thing of mine that I want in a game, but I have walked around maps and dungeons looking for secrets that hopefully lead me to a secret quest or loot, but it never does. I know that you have the secrets that you can find for titles, but those are usually just for a wonky ship, sparrow, or banner, but they don't ever lead me to anything worthwhile. I hope that in the future that you actually have to find clues that lead you to actual puzzles instead of throwing a dungeon or a raid at us from the linear storyline and doing the same old, same old. Give the players a chance to access these things. Allow players to venture out and find hidden and secret paths that lead to clues and rewards that will lead us to secrets. Let me draw this out for you. Instead of the regular sandbox maps that gives you all the location names, hints at hidden chests, or just gives regular random patrols, add the mystery that Destiny had in the first place. Leave hints and clues around the map that aren't marked. Leave small pieces of artifacts from the golden era that need to be combined that lead to new clues. Add hidden fake walls, add paths that lead to nowhere, add the mystery of exploring this game. Now, we wouldn't need a game like Fallout or No Man's Sky that is huge. Make it in one solar system, make it confined to what Destiny already is. There are several places on Earth that haven't been explored. The same goes for other planets too. You land on these planets just to complete some random tasks, to complete another random task, which is just tedious and leads me to feeling like I'm running around doing mediocre errands. While I'm doing these things, I take a look off the map and see these vast structures that are full of buildings and rooms that look like they're full of secrets, but instead I'm stuck in a linear story that I have to go back and forth between three different characters talking about why the bad guy is the bad guy. It can get a bit boring at times. I would find it fun to launch into a dungeon or raid with a team and you have no clue what lies ahead. You wouldn't have to explain why structure is there, it just is. And things don't have to be overly complicated on backstory and such. I want them to structure it like how they're structuring Apollo or The Edge of Fate. Like how they're changing the story from a linear story structure to a non-linear story structure, where you can do part A of the story, then part D, then part B, and so forth. I would want them to structure that as well for finding a secret raid. Drop regular raids and dungeons and stuff for usual for the game and story, but add that alternative secret raid with gear that is exclusive because some players have found it. This is the mystery that I want to add to this game. Add an expansion under people's noses that can send people down this rabbit hole to find gear and guns. This would get some more players playing this game, this mystery, this excitement to unlock that secret cutscene, the excitement to run a dungeon or raid that only so few people have in the world because y'all are the ones that put in the hours to access this secret activity that has game-changing gear. that you know in this dungeon that can give you promised artifice armor or give a weapon that consumes your super or even a secret super ability that would change the game. The issue with Destiny is how horrible it is to start the game because of the things that one needs to actually start enjoying the game and playing the game. Instead, what if the first time you play, the direction is to just explore? Put them in the wilderness and make them find the last city. Allow a newly raised guardian to roam the wilderness and abandon cities before finding the last city instead of just finding a ship and automatically getting to the last city. Then after that, delete that starter area or epilogue to the game that you can't go back to and then download the other new game content. For maps, run them the same way they usually do by having around 10 players per map. Let Destiny be what it is usually, but have the same option that they have now to explore and find these small damp corners of the world that have secrets. This would be an amazing thing to do for Destiny 3, game-changing even, things that would change the industry. Of course, they wouldn't be able to do this overnight, but take their time on it and allow them to craft this new horizon that adds the one thing that all players love about Destiny, the mystery of the game and exploring. After Destiny 2's weekly reset, it brought several collectibles for players to invest their time in. These collectibles are chess pieces that are scattered around the Sol system. Finding these pieces will count towards your overall triumph score alongside helping to complete the title Heretic. As soon as they were scattered around in the game, I saw Twitter and YouTube blow up trying to figure out what they're for and where to find all of them. By now, everyone knows what they are for and how to get all of them, but this just goes to prove my idea would work. The human mind tends to like to collect and gather things. This is why a lot of people have huge collections of shoes, clothes, action figures, Legos, and sometimes random things. This is why during episode 1 and 2, you're able to collect plants and artifacts to put in your ship and new tonic brews to put on your shelves. The ability to collect and do these tasks for reward is a very effective system. Now take a look at this new teaser trailer for The Edge of Fate. I'm going to recreate that and put myself in the cockpit, so be on the lookout for the video of me recreating that. But a lot of current players and what I've seen are very excited about the Edge of Fate. The main reason is because it is hinted at dealing with the mysterious force of the Nine. There's literally a dude with tentacles coming out of his face that posts up in the tower every weekend handing out game-changing gear like a little drug dealer. He says too that his will is not his own, but the Nine's and hangs out with the Galaxy Horse that eats sugar cubes, and they both run a freaking game show. What even is the Nine? My point is that this mysterious force that we'll be dealing with during the summer will revive Destiny a bit since they're switching out of the current season structure to the new quarterly expansions. Imagine what my idea would do to this game as well by incorporating it into Destiny 3 or other future expansions, or if we even leave the Sol system. Now thinking about it, this kind of sounds like Borderlands, but even that game is as linear as Destiny is with the story. Give the gamers the freedom to venture out and solve Bungie's puzzles and find, let's say, 3 to 4 dungeons that each have a piece of a clue to finding a secret raid. I feel like personally, this would be a very interesting way of adding more mystery to the game. But anyways, that was my grand idea that I think would be cool to add into Destiny. And a big thank you to you, the viewer, for turning into the videos today. And just remember to subscribe to the channel for more videos. Thanks for being here and have a good day.